Well, here it is, guys. We talked about meme coins quite often as we closed out 2024, and now as 2025 is picking up steam. Shiba Inu holders, you need to watch this video because we are going to talk about the move that I really said that was coming. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you when, how, or how much, but we all knew how the meme coins were operating as we closed out the year, right? There's a handful, hand over fist. We have a new meme coin every single day, seemingly gets over $100 million and starts some crazy phenomenon within the crypto space that really grabs investors' attention. It lights up the X spaces, and then all of a sudden, a new community is born. However, as it relates to me and my holdings and how I feel about cryptocurrency, it'll always be Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, until we have some seismic activity at the top, okay? Then once you hit those, you are no longer a meme coin, in my opinion. So that's kind of what I wanted to share with you guys in this video, because a lot of people are asking themselves the same question. Is it time to buy Shiba Inu right now? Okay, there's a lot of SHIB on the move. There's a lot of momentum coming. And as the meme coins look to do this musical chairs kind of phenomenon that we see at the top, this is kind of what we've been talking about, right? Everybody else was having their day. Dogecoin up to 40 cents, boom. Pepe, all-time highs, boom. And talking about kind of the crazy narrative where we look into levels that cryptos have fallen from, Shiba Inu has just been hanging pat, and that's kind of where we look into it as where we're going to head to as a crypto. I want to share with you guys the numbers because that's what matters. That's what I'm here to give you, put you in the best possible decision to make the best decisions for yourself. And I will share with you guys what is happening with Shiba Inu on the day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe right down below, and let's get down into it, okay? First and foremost, let's get into the chart, but I want to share with you guys an analyst saying that a monster price move is coming. I'm not going to knock on the door and FUD this, but I'm not going to also tell you guys, hey, this is the end-all be-all. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you to buy or sell a crypto. And the biggest thing about this is, guys, nobody actually knows. But I will tell you my thesis, how I feel about it, and what I'm doing within the markets, because that's all I can do. All right? And what I've noticed is within this meme coin pool, okay, we've have 10 meme coins, I believe maybe 10 more than 10 now within the top 100, okay? There's only so much of that to go around. There's only so much capital to go around unless the adoption rate increases, okay? You get new investors in the fold, and that's not guaranteeing that they will put it into, say, a 2021 fanboy coin that Shiba Inu exploded, right? There's a lot of new crypto investors who don't even know what SHIB is, and that's a problem. So we need to restore some of that optimism in education. When you're out there and you're talking meme coins, whatever, let people know, hey, did you ever hear of Shiba Inu? It matters. It really does matter, because every new crypto trader that's coming into the fold is going to have to ask themselves, which crypto should I buy? Okay. And yeah, you're not going to get it here, but I will tell you guys what's happening with SHIB right here, right now. And this is the big story. I want to share with you guys kind of the price right now on the day, real briefly. 15th in market cap, 7.3 down on the day, but it's still a green day on the week, 6.5%. And if we look at it overall and we want to hover over the trading view, guys, go back to September, October. Say what you want. I know the market's up, but you are a fool to not believe that we are still ascending in terms of Shiba Inu. Okay, that's where I stand. I know we're not back up into those December numbers where we were above 3, but right now, guys, I'm not too opposed to where we're at. I think this trend line will hold true. It's not financial advice, but I do think that if we zoom in a little bit, I do expect SHIB to get follow this line and get back over the 4025 mark relatively sooner than later, okay? Especially if the bull market does take off and ETH has its day. Despite having an overall red day, I still think that the overall trend and sentiment for the crypto world is bullish, okay, at this very moment in time. So what is this monster price move coming, okay? So that's kind of what we look into, some of the positive trends I talked about. A likely cup and handle formation on the SHIB weekly. That also gives way to that consolidation period before an upward breakthrough. And that's kind of where a lot of people are looking at a post-breakout goal of that 4066 level. That'd be great. I think you guys would all be on board with that. Once that does happen, that would be a huge move for SHIB. Look at it as a couple of things. And I do agree with these narratives, right? I agree that SHIB will make a move. I think it will try to play catch-up mode against Dogecoin. It's the largest ERC token on ETH. And that, is another reason why I'm bullish on Pepe as well. I think Ethereum is going to be one of those movers. as we look to break out of that 4-year trend. And you can see what it would kind of look like. So roughly a little bit below about 75, 80% from all-time highs. And that's kind of where we're looking at as the technical signs are pointing towards a breakthrough. Now, what's going to happen also is Donald Trump takes office this year, very soon. And that's going to be a very big catalyst to see how the markets react. Ethereum, it's kind of a question mark for me because of their Canadian ties. How Donald Trump treats foreign crypto companies. We'll see how people adapt if it moves ETH to the United States, so on and so forth. We don't know. We're all just kind of connecting the dots without actually knowing what's going to happen. But it is all relevant, okay? It is all relevant. And I think the way that the institutions are getting back into the game in terms of, hey, we're going to have 4 years of runway here with pro-crypto regulations. So I think from an institutional standpoint, I think they're thinking in themselves, they're in this wait and see approach. They're shuffling capital. They're jockeying position, waiting for the time to strike. And when that does happen, SHIB's going to explode. I think it's the one that's waiting in the wings, and the big institutional traders are going to take advantage of that narrative. And once it catches fires, that's all it really needs. It just needs one streak of positivity where retail gets back into SHIB in some form or fashion. We try to replicate what happened in 2021. Okay, but is it time? Now, this is kind of what the data points are. A whale actually moved 8.18 trillion SHIB on the move. Okay, and that's where they transferred to an unknown wallet. That was where they transferred a significant amount. Now, when this happens, okay, what is actually going on? Are they liquidating? Or are they just shuffling? Or are they just basically accumulating more? A lot of times, if you get your stuff off of an exchange, that means you're going to hold. That means you're going to trade. When it's on exchange, that's when people can have the opportunity to get flighty. So when these funds go back to an exchange, that's when we talk more so about liquidating, okay? Also, could they be just switching to that wallet to swap out, to rotate into different meme coins? We can't really tell. All we can talk about is the facts. There's 8+ trillion Shiba Inu that are on the move, and that is what is relevant for today's discussion. I think right now, if we look into kind of the weekly, the head and shoulders pattern, that's kind of the bullish narrative there that we can talk about with SHIB on the weekly time frame. We'll see if that holds true. But within this price prediction for SHIB, I don't really know. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to bullshit you here and sit here that SHIB's going to hit all-time highs the first 2 months that Donald Trump's in office. A lot of people out there probably would. That's not what we do here. I'm going to tell you guys the facts. I'm going to tell you guys the numbers, and then use that to make the best decisions for yourself. But I will reaffirm my position, and this is not financial advice, but I am bullish on Shiba Inu just because they have not had their pump yet. That's basically my logic. That's my thesis. The way that meme coins have rotated, we've even seen that a little bit with Floki, Dogecoin, Pepe. We're seeing the meme coins rotate to the top, and that's kind of what I look for, all these collectives that are maybe just originating. They all have a nice pump. They all sell off. What are people doing with that capital, okay? And when the day comes, when they quit putting it into Bitcoin and the blue chips, they're going to want a quick buck. They're going to start shuffling back into meme coins, and that's when I think that a lot of traders out there are going to think that Shiba Inu is too cheap. They haven't had their pump, and that's where my money's at, thinking that SHIB will have a day on the chart, okay? So that's kind of where I'm at. That's my head. I wanted to share with you guys kind of my feelings and thoughts on this matter. Hope you guys are all doing well. Enjoy the start of the new year. It's going to be kind of rocky, I think, until we get some stability at the top. And what I mean by that, the United States government and kind of what happens with crypto policies worldwide. That's at the forefront of the discussion. A new SEC, God knows what's going to help us or happen. And please, if anybody has those lottery numbers where they know where crypto will be in 2 months, please let me know down below in the comments. All right. With that, I'll leave you. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you all in the next video. Peace.